We've shown you how a drum shell can be created from a maple plank. But a newer technique involves layering multiple plies of wood. This process is called laminating, and you can hear the difference. There's more than one way to beat a drum, and there's more than one way to make one. The laminated drum is an instrument of change. Its sound is crisper than a drum crafted from a single piece of wood. To make one, 11 sheets of maple are layered together. Here, the last one is being attached using a special adhesive. This outer layer is made from luxurious bird's eye maple. Rollers press all the layers together to ensure they stick without any gaps. A cut is made through the overlap to create a perfect seam. A robotic drill takes over. It drills holes of various diameters. The small ones will hold hardware. This larger one is an air vent. A computerized router then cuts the bearing edges to a 45-degree angle. And it's sanded smooth. All the edges are checked to see that they're level. If they're not, the drum heads won't fit properly. An adhesive is applied to the air hole and a plastic vent is inserted. Next, brackets called lugs are inserted into the other holes and screwed in. There are 10 lugs spaced 36 degrees apart. They hold the rods that will attach the heads to the drum shell and also enable the drummer to adjust the tension on the heads. A lever is attached to control wires called snares that will be strung across the bottom head. It's called a snare strainer. Then a plastic drum head is fitted over the bottom of the shell. The counter hoop goes on next. It has small tabs which are aligned with each lug. Tension rods are slid into the holes in the tabs. Using a drum key, the head is tightened to an even tension across the shell. Now it's blasted with a heat gun to shrink the plastic and remove any wrinkles. Another plastic head is placed on the top bearing edge. Since this head is the one that gets played, it's twice as thick as the bottom one. The chrome rim is placed on it and the tension rods are tightened. These brass brackets will hold the snare wires. They're slid under the snares that are stretched tightly across a jig, putting one at each end. The length is measured, then the snare wires are soldered to the brackets. The wire is snipped on both ends, and each wire is unlocked from the holding device. When the snares are removed, they're held together by the brackets. A nylon strap is slid into one of the brackets. Then the strap is attached to a fixture just above the bottom head. The other end of the snare is attached to the strainer, the lever that will apply tension and release it, controlling its distinctive buzz. For a bigger sound, there's the bass drum. It's made with wooden hoops. The hoops are attached to the drum shell with steel claws. As the claws are screwed to the hoop, the drum head is pulled just tightly enough to produce that low-pitch bass drum sound. A sound production indeed.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.